Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As a middle-class parent, this house would support the child's choice to deprioritize formal education in favor of pursuing digital creative skill or career, like content creation, audiovisual design, and etc. The middle class is viewed upon as a current issue which includes both theoretical and practical comprehension of the contemporary social differentiation in order to create a structural closeness and mobility in society. The middle strata and classes have their own potential for developing society and they reveal their specific and characteristic in the national context. On the other hand, in a comparative perspective, the middle classes exhibit the presence of convergence in the unfolding of the stratification reality in the respective countries. The ground for the existence of the middle class, its characteristic and definition, its structures, form of development, semantic connotation, model of consumption. These are the basic themes which have become the subject of research in the academic tradition for the middle class study. The leading idea is that the middle class is of vast importance in the social plan because it creates stability, ensures balance, and provides growth. It incomprehensive, enterprising, and educate people. Sorting distance between top and bottom, change class ratio in economic and power aspect. Treiman Gazeboom 2013 126, Domansky 2006 87 until 100, Hanhinan 2001 13 until 16. Middle class identification under Bulgarian condition mean convergent to the stratification structure in the developed society and finding similarities with them. The basic issue of the article are 1. Prosperity of the social depend on the increased share of the middle class in society context. 2. Education is a specific factor for the creation of the middle class. 3. Education is a prerequisite for individual and social mobility and well-being, which are the factors often ascribed in a modern usage to a middle class. The most often forward indicator of the middle class are completion of tertiary education, holding professional qualification, wealth, environment of upbringing, social network manner and value, and etc. This means that people with middle class status are involved in various structures of society and they have reached prodigious positions respectively which in turn affect the extent of their inclusion in society. Thus, education and especially higher education is significant prerequisite for the formation of the middle class. Middle class representative often complete the successful career realization, and they are significantly more influential from the social point of view in comparison to the other individuals which are less integrated and less successful following the public indicator of person success, education, income, prestige, and power. Education as a condition for middle class. Education is a basic factor for middle class creation because it's connected with 1. Acquiring the instrumental culture, Bernstein, including instruction from knowledge, skill, and qualification. So education is a prerequisite for higher professional and better role conducting. 2. Passing of expressing culture, Bernstein, including rules, norms, value, behavior model being a condition for more strict following the social rules, reflecting the fact the more educated people are more solid in class. Education is connected with the transmission of knowledge and norms constructing cultural basis of society. The connection between dominating value and their internationalization by individualists are supported through education. Education introduces actor in a world of public spirit meaning. Education corresponds to individual need to knowledge about man, nature, and society, shaping abilities for their orientation in the world, for their comprehension of his or her own place within public structures, for their inclusion in social relations. Education is valued as a process, achievement, institution, rules, and norms. One can note from the data that the largest accumulation are in the negative part of the scale. Accumulation in 2009 and 2013 are similar, and they are focused on critical consideration, which means that the education situation in the country has not changed. In addition, 75% of people giving negative estimation have higher education. That means that higher educated people put forward bigger criteria, greater expectation, and demand. Due to their continuing socialization, training, and institutional in education, follow the lack of comprehension vision for reform in education. If we can continuity between different teams at the Ministry of Education, leading a randomness and to piecework in that sense education phase. The perception of school as a disciplining institution is an important and stable aspect of social environment nowadays. However, that become very topical because in recent years, school discipline turned into one of serious definitions of Bulgarian education through the increased aggression of school, violence, alcohol, and drug abuse. In effect, division cover a very wide range. They include different demonstration and expectable and destructive acts concerning not only children themselves but the whole school communities and organization environment, both parent and teacher, and the whole Bulgarian society share solidarity toward the necessity of strict rule, established order and discipline. That's all. Thank you.